Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to
Daredevil episode 2
Born
called
Again.
Optics.
Optics.
That was the
yes.
episode title, I'm
Mhm,
pretty sure.
Yep.
Let's jump right into it. We'll start backwards, I think.
You want to start at the end and
I'll
go
start at
backwards?
the end.
Okay.
So Matt Murdock
Mhm.
is now helping somebody fight a legal battle against
Correct.
the one, the only New York Police Department,
Mhm,
which is a
NYPD.
uphill battle.
Mm.
Right? Probably a tough case for Matt Murdock, but he likes that.
Yeah.
He's a sick fuck because in his pursuit of trying to battle this case, he gets beat the fuck down.
Yep.
And as bro is getting beat down, he is laughing,
Yeah, he's, like,
giggling.
enjoying it,
He's smiling. He's like, yo, they don't know what I'm about to do to them.
Yeah.
And they hit him with like 16 punches and kicks. And then bro just like had one little bit of blood come out of his nose. And then he proceeded to do the quickest and awesomest beatdown that I've seen him do
Yep.
so far in the Matt Murdock costume,
Yep.
not even the Daredevil costume.
Correct.
He proceeds to fight these two corrupt police officers
yep.
who were there at that location to kill a key witness in this trial.
The guy that Hector, who is on trial, who
Yes.
was protecting.
Yeah, so Hector is some guy, but apparently he's also the White Tiger.
Yes.
So he's also a vigilante,
Correct.
and so is Matt Murdock. But he's
Yes.
not. He's not anymore. He's just Matthew Murdock. And he beats the fuck out of these corrupt cops who are trying to kill this witness, who happen to have this one of the corrupt cops had a Punisher tattoo right here, right
Yeah, on his wrist, yeah.
on his wrist. And I was like, ooh, foreshadowing.
Mhm,
Foreshadowing? What's the underlying message there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are we gonna see the Punisher?
Even cops in real life.
Yes. Well, cops
They be
and
wearing
army
they be
people.
wearing
Yeah,
the
they wear
fucking
they wear his
big
logo.
ass Punisher logo right
They
on
do,
them.
which makes no sense.
I don't know why they do that either. They're not the
It's,
Punisher.
Like Punisher has never claimed to be a cop in any way.
If
shape, or form.
anything, they're Captain America.
Yeah, I guess he would be more a cop.
He'd be more of a cop than Punisher. Punisher actually likes killing police.
In some cases, corrupt cops.
He likes killing corrupt cops, corrupt people in general. If you so happen
Yeah.
to wear a badge, it's over for you. But Matt Murdock beats the shit out of these people. He slams a guy against the refrigerator, and it took him to like
and then he slams
1
him to the
HP.
ground.
Yeah, the guy was on 1 HP, and then he fucking grabbed his head and spiked it into the ground.
Yeah,
Dumb hard.
That is insane.
And I was like,
Or when he like grabbed that other guy's hand and like
and
snapped it.
No, like he grabbed it.
Yeah.
Bro, he like
He pushed
pulled it
it.
the other way, like
Instead of-
this.
well, that way,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, bro, and you see like the red pop off
yeah,
his shirt.
Yeah, from the blood.
I was
and
like,
the bone.
that was
You see the bone protrude and then it
crazy.
just starts bleeding. Yeah.
That was insane, and I was impressed by this fight sequence.
Right? I'm telling you, the fights are good in
They're
this
really
show.
good. They're really
I've been
good.
telling you, bro.
This
Like,
show-
if Marvel can make this type of combat, why is it so bad in like some of the movies?
Maybe it's just a different. Like I told you before, I think they're probably shooting simultaneously. This is probably one company handling stunts for this, probably another company handling.
But just hire the same company.
Do you remember the credits for Captain America, Brave New World? There was so many companies at the end.
Yeah,
like
but
doing
that's
this.
that's
doing
most-
that.
that's
I know,
most of
but
the
I'm just
movies.
saying. I'm like, it's probably tough. I mean, you would think of the company that handled the stunts for this. Imagine like having to do the same people to go one set to another to another. It might be impossible.
But if
this
they're
is
good,
shot
why
in
not keep
this
hiring 'em?
this is shot in like New York.
I don't think so. I think
Like
some shots are,
yeah, exactly.
some,
So
but not
like
most of
imagine
them.
traveling to like different places, like building sets or whatever you gotta
Yeah,
do.
okay.
Compared to wherever.
But then why wouldn't they just hire that team for their more
the bigger
outrun
maybe
bigger project?
they will now. Maybe for Secret Wars and
They'll bring the
the
people
bigger
who did
Avenger
this
movies,
back.
whoever helped choreograph this, like maybe this is their like tryout. Like, hey, we could do sick stuff.
Yeah, I love the combat in the show.
Dude, when
It's good.
when he was like playing the like I'm visually impaired card.
I told you he plays that card. It's
he
fun.
was like,
It's fun when he does
come
that.
on, guys, please don't do
It's like,
this.
I'm just
I'm just
a lawyer, bro.
blind guy, bro.
He's
I'm
blind,
a
right?
lawyer.
They came in, they're like, "Where's the witness?" He's like, "I don't know. I'm
What do you
visually
mean?
impaired."
He's like, I can't see. And then he does this thing with his hands. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I'm blind, bro. And then they put a gun to his head, and then
and that's when he
bro
flips.
unlocked
that's when he
demon
flips
time,
in.
right?
Yeah.
Do you think, because I'm going to compare him to Batman real quick. There's a lot of things in like comics that were like Batman thinks his true persona is Batman and Bruce Wayne is the alter ego.
Correct.
Now, do you think in this, like, with only the context of the last two episodes, I don't want
Okay.
you to think about anything you know in the future, right?
Okay.
Do you think that's the case for our boy Matthew Murdock here?
In this show or just the character?
Just from
in
like
general?
these first two episodes, and then what we've seen on Netflix, the Netflix season.
In this show, yeah, I think he embodies that
You think,
a lot.
yeah.
That I think in the beginning of the show he's trying to like separate himself from that, but yeah, and at least in the Netflix show, yeah, Daredevil.
Daredevil's the
his
main,
to him that is the real
Matthew
person, and Matthew is just. And he says that later in the show too, so that's why I'm like, you are right in that. Because he's dating a therapist currently, and so she speaks to him, and he's like, I feel like I'm living a lie, and that's the point is that like him being just Matthew the lawyer doesn't feel real to him. To him, is like getting his ass beat and putting his hands on people is what feels real.
That's crazy. He got some trauma.
But in the comic books, no, he doesn't act like that. But in the
what?
show, he does.
Oh.
In the comic books, he genuinely loves being a superhero and a lawyer. Like he defends
And
other
oh.
superheroes.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like the superhero
Superhero
lawyer.
lawyer.
Him
You
and
think- does he-
She-Hulk
Does he defend him in the Daredevil costume or
as
like
Matt.
the- oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
He's like, my client did not do that.
exactly. Yeah.
How do you know? Daredevil was there. He told me. Is Daredevil gonna be your witness?
Give me a
can't,
minute.
He can't make it. Let me
On
just
break.
step
Let me
out.
come get him.
Let me go step out. Let me try to get him, and then he'll come. And if I don't,
then
come,
I won't be here,
If
'cause
I
I'm
don't
looking
come,
for him.
if I don't come, like I'm hoping I can find him. But you know.
But yeah, I think yes, they are embodying that trope
That
or
trope,
that
right, that-
persona in this show.
That the
I like
other
it though.
half
Yeah,
is,
I do like it.
Is the dominant.
But I
half.
also feel like they're doing that with Wilson too, though. They're like where like the real Wilson is
the
Kingpin.
Kingpin?
Yeah, it's
And
like
you
as
don't
much
think
as he's
that
trying
is?
to be Mayor Fisk, his tendencies are always gonna be Kingpin.
Let's talk about that because he little boy that police
That's
commissioner.
what I'm
right?
saying, right? Instead of being like, "Oh, it's my job. You need to like step up. You need to be a cop." He
Yeah.
immediately threatened his family.
He was
Like
like-
so he immediately went into Kingpin mode and was like, "Look at this sandwich, and there's your family.
Oh, look,
Fuck with me
I got
again."
it from this place. Oh, wait, what's under the wrapper?
Oh.
Your loved ones in a photo that I took just now with the time and date on the
Whoa,
bottom.
Ain't that crazy? I could kill him right now.
Right now, the guy's still there. They're still there.
Isn't
too.
that crazy? Oh my god! If only
That
you
was-
signed off with everything
like-
I want.
Hey, imagine you just like were cool. Like, you just, if you just chilled out a little bit.
Stop fucking with me. Maybe we would have this type
We
of
could be
issues.
besties.
Yeah,
If you just
that's what I'm saying. So like, I feel like
don't make me murder your
it's
family.
the same for both of them, right? And even with
Which is a
with
good
Vanessa,
comparison.
right? Ever since he found out that she was cheating, she's mad distant. She's afraid of
Yeah.
him. What he could possibly do, not only to her,
To her
but
lover,
to Adam,
Adam.
or wherever this man is.
Wherever
now,
that
right?
guy is.
So.
And it's
yeah.
cool that the therapist for their marriage counseling is Matt
Matt's
Murdock's
girl, yeah.
girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you think that's intentional?
Yes.
You think at some point Matt Murdock got caught slipping, like,
Yes.
and somebody was watching? Maybe that guy at the
But
beginning.
remember, yeah, Buck is the one who found her. Why was he looking for her?
Why
It's
was he looking
because
for her?
Kingpin was like,
Buck's a bitch.
"You think so?"
Yeah, he's a bitch.
I like him. I like Buck. He's like the cool secretary.
He's a bitch for doing that. Why are you doing that?
Because
Buck?
his boss, I would listen. If Kingpin was my boss, he's like, "Yo, go do this." I'm like, "Say less." I've seen you
Kingpin-
murder people for
do you
less,
think
my guy.
Kingpin knew that he had a girlfriend? He's like, I just wanted to keep tabs on Matt Murdock's girlfriend.
I don't know if he knew it was his girlfriend.
Maybe he's
Maybe
like,
he just knew that they were like associated. I don't
How
know.
would they?
man.
How would he know?
I don't
He's
know.
too busy finding Adam. He's too busy.
Okay, like I said,
beefing with the
remember what I
police
said
chief.
earlier. Kingpin knows everything, bro.
I don't know how
That man works.
He is. He's
That man be working.
His anxiety be
That's
keeping
what
him
I'm
up.
saying.
He'd be on the computer.
It's his superpower.
He be just typing in Adam Google, and then
Every Adam in New York City.
he just gets killed. Just killing
Kill every Adam in New York City.
every Adam, every single Adam, just everyone. Oh man, Kingpin's killing me, bro. And then when he fixed the hole in the ground, or
He
he
did do
told him
that.
to go
Yeah, he
fix
fixed
it,
it
that was
immediately.
pretty cool. Cause he was
They're
like,
like, oh, we don't got approval from the court. Yeah, he's like,
He's like,
you got it.
"You're-
Fix it.
I'm the mayor.
It's
permit
approved."
approved. And then
Fucking
they're like,
fix it.
And the foreman was like, yeah, let's get to work. Nah.
Fix will fisk it. Or what is it? Fisk will fisk it.
We'll
Whatever.
fisk it.
You know what I meant.
Fisk will fix it.
Yeah, the tongue twister.
It's like
that bullshit.
It's like Mike Will made it.
Mike Will. made it.
Mike Will. But yeah, Fisk fix a hole.
Yep.
Fisk fixes a hole.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister, bro. His
It
name
is.
is fuck.
And then he immediately finds the main camera. He's like, "You see, I told you, I was gonna get things done."
I'm telling you, he's a PR. He knows how to.
Bro's
He
an
knows his
influencer.
PR, bro.
Bro's a TikToker.
He knows.
But then after that, there wasn't really that much going on in the episode. Fisk is threatening people again.
We're starting to see the court things. How do you feel about him watching him be a lawyer in court? Like I said, it's gonna be a little slower.
I was locked in.
Yeah, you like the court
attention.
scenes?
I was like, okay, who's this guy?
This is where we started losing people.
You know, when the prosecuting lawyer came in, they were like, "Oh, that's Wolf, whatever."
The Hulk.
The Hawk.
Yeah,
I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Hawkberg. No, it's just a
yeah.
I don't know.
But the way they gave him a nickname made it seem like he does not play.
He's the player. He's the lawyer of lawyers. Yeah, he's the lawyer of lawyers. Yeah.
I mean, I thought Matt was the guy, but Matt is the guy.
Matt is the guy. He's cooking them
because he literally convinced the judge to not let
him use his outfit.
Proof that he's.
I don't know how that got into evidence. When you asked me, I was like, I don't remember. But
I don't know.
I think it's because Cherry is a cop and he has to. It's like legally.
But he's retired.
Correct. But I think legally.
But he did it illegally.
Did he?
Yeah, he's not on a search warrant. There's no search. He was
just checking
there
on the
with
mom,
Kristen.
right?
Yeah, with the wife.
Oh,
he was
then
there.
I don't know. I don't know how he got into.
How
did they got into evidence?
That was illegal, bro.
I have no idea.
He's not supposed to do that.
No,
but he did ask for permission to break the rules, though. He was like, "How far?
Oh, you're right.
How do you want to push
this?" You're right. He did.
He's like, as
he did say that. Yeah.
However you can.
So they don't explain it. It just shows up in the next scene in the courtroom.
That's a snitch. That was him.
He do be snitching. He do be snitching.
Guys, my client's the White Tiger. Please don't use that against him.
I would have been like, hey, what the fuck, dude? Why would you do me like that?
And he's like, and actually, can you just not use this in court? I just wanted to tell you guys.
I'm like, you know what? He might fucking amnesty. I'm gone. I'm not taking this trial. He's like, I'm out of here.
Pass my
fuck this shit.
I'm out of here, bro. And then the guy was like, yeah, I should have told you. And I'm sitting there damn well knowing that if Matt Murdock was in the reverse position,
he would have been like, why did you expose my secret identity? All my people are going to get in trouble now.
Not even like that. He's probably thinking to himself, he's like, I'm not even going to tell you I'm Daredevil.
He probably doesn't.
I'm not the devil from Hell's Kitchen. I'm a blind guy.
Inconspicuous blind guy, right?
Bro, I don't know. That killed me. I was like, come on, Matt. You're expecting this guy to give you his secret identity
immediately.
Off the rip.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
If you would have led with, hey, and I'm also Daredevil.
If he would have like snuck like, hey, I'm also a vigilante. I'm trying to help you, my guy. Then it would have been more believable for him to just
maybe
be
it could have built on the things that he does in the comics where he defends other heroes. Exactly. Maybe they could have played on that. Yeah. But you didn't, writers.
Nope.
You didn't.
Well, in the comic books, he does defend Hector Island. This is a comic book.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
That's cool.
But
I enjoyed that. And then that takes us right back to the very beginning.
What do you think of that little boy who came to see Daredevil's girlfriend, the therapist, for the book signing?
Oh, I don't know.
You thought it was the witness.
I thought it was the witness kid.
Turns out,
but it was not the witness kid. So who the fuck was that? I told you it was a cracked out Iron Fist. If I was just gonna make an early assumption.
Oh, like Danny Rand, the white guy.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, I get that.
So you know how the live action Iron Fist is kind of like a white guy.
Listen, if they bring him back and they give him these types of choreography, I'm with it. I am with it, bro.
100%.
100%. If he start throwing hands like Matt be doing, like he's supposed to, he's Iron fucking Fist. I would love that.
So I don't know who that guy is. Do we get an answer to that?
We will, yeah. Okay, I mean, he's gonna show up. He's gonna have therapy with her, like she said.
And then we'll eavesdrop on the therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see more of it.
But that was interesting. I literally thought that might have been the kid on the platform because I didn't really very pay attention to the kid that was getting beat up. And then
I didn't even get to see the cop. Like I forgot the cop's face who died because of how fast he went by.
Yeah, he literally died. So basically, the reason why fucking White Tiger's on trial.
Correct. I don't even think we brought it up.
No, because we started from the back. But,
gotcha.
So he's like walking into the subway.
Home.
Yeah. He's got flowers on his hands. He wants to apologize to his wife. He's on the phone with her. Yeah. He's like, I gotta go. Hangs up the phone, throws the flowers on the ground, which you could have kindly set aside.
He sees one guy getting mugged by two people.
Yeah, it looks like a mugging.
Yeah.
But who knows what it really was?
They could have been arresting him. Yeah, they didn't even say stop, cop, nothing. They literally just started swinging on him.
Get away! Yeah. Started pushing him.
Yeah.
Stop.
So
he goes
to he's a superhero. He's a superhero.
They get
into
a brawl. But he had no powers.
No power, no suit.
He said that.
He said
was like,
hey, hands.
Hey, they let me beat him up.
He's like, I didn't have any suit or powers. That was just on me, dog.
That was like 10% strength.
That's regular human strength. That'd be his ass. And there was two of them, and that was just me.
These hands, eat for everybody. And then so they get into a tussle, get into a rumble, and then they like stop trying to beat up the kid they were beating up, and they go to jump him.
Yeah, because he actively saves the kid that they were jumping, and the kid runs, and so now they're all just fighting Hector, or the two cops are fighting. Hector.
And then he's like, one of them like tries to overpower him by I think trying to tackle him, or maybe he was trying to push him into the subway.
He was running at him to push him into
the tracks, and then he just literally just like
he sidesteps,
and then he gets hit by a train.
And then the other cop is like on the ground, so he doesn't see it. He doesn't see any of it. So he just gets up, sees blood on the guy, and sees that his partner's dead, and he's like, "Oh, nah, NYPD."
Yeah, he just assumed that.
Which he could have said NYPD any other time.
He'd be like,
"Hey, we was conducting.
Thank you.
An arrest. I apologize.
Pick up your flowers.
Yeah."
I'm out of here.
I apologize. I didn't know. My bad, dog. I didn't know you was a cop. I thought you was mugging. I was trying to be a good Samaritan.
I thought you were about to kill him. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to be a good Samaritan. I apologize.
But hey, shout out to me though, right? I'm sticking up for the little guy.
But nah, they didn't say shit. They just started fighting.
Fighting back, yeah.
It's because they aggressive. Like it's the same with Matt. They saw a blind man. Yeah. They're like, fuck that blind man up. Immediately.
The funny part is I don't know if you caught it, but Matt's sitting there like looking like pretending to be like blind as a bat.
Yeah, he's like, what's happening?
What's going on, guys? And they're like looking at each other, yeah. They're like, let's beat him up. And then they start rocking and shit, and he's smiling through it. He's a sick fuck. I told you.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, he's enjoying that shit.
Yeah.
Every single punch, every single kick.
It's a trait that he has. Like even in the comic books, his father was a boxer who would take fights and lose them on purpose because they were very poor, and that's how the mafia would pay him. So they would pay him to lose fights,
and then they killed him because they didn't want to do that
because he
anymore.
didn't lose. Yes, correct. So you know the backstory. Yeah. So
I remember episode one, season 1.
So that whole backstory is that his dad used to take punches like a lot, and it was fine. Like it runs in the family basically.
That's genetic.
I don't know if it actually
so
is.
If I could start, so right now, if I start locking in and just getting punched in the face,
maybe I have a high pain tolerance, but I don't know if it's gonna be transferred to my kids.
Interesting. Apparently, Matt Murdock got the trait from his dad.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe he was just there to wait. Yeah, because he had vision before.
Correct.
So maybe
before
he saw his
the
dad
accident.
getting fucked up, and
True.
he's like, my dad.
I'm gonna be like that. Yeah.
He's like, that's me. I'm him too. But basically, bro was just waiting. I think because again, he's like, oh, I don't know where he went. Yeah. And then the guys are planning like, let's beat him up, and he's like in his head, he's like, yes.
Put your hands on me so I have a reason.
Please. He's like, beat me up.
So I have a reason.
And then he's getting kicked. He's like, no one's going to believe them. He's getting kicked in his face. No one's going to believe them.
When I beat their ass, they're going to get up and be like, you know what? We can't call this in.
Bro,
we can't call this in talking about him, a blind lawyer beat our ass.
He threw him.
Other cops are going to be like, are you fucking insane?
Through the support beam of the house. And into the takeout tray. Through the coffee table. And then he hit him with when he hit him with the refrigerator. No, he hit the refrigerator with the guy's head.
Yeah, he threw him into it.
Bro was knocked out.
That man was like you said, he was on one. He was like, oh, fuck, like at 1%. Then he still grabbed him
and slammed this shit down. Bro, that was crazy. That was the craziest sequence. It didn't last that long either. It was short.
Nah, it was quick.
It was short and sweet.
Yeah, that's all.
That's
how real fights usually be.
Sometimes they
be quick as hell.
And I would hope Daredevil's fights go like this too when he's not powered.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're that much better of a fighter, it shouldn't be that long.
That shit was over, and it took a little long. I feel like just because he was like, I'm gonna get your shit.
Yeah, he also likes getting hit, like you said.
He's like,
he'll sit there and take a few punches before he hits back.
He's like, I'm getting this back in blood.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, that was crazy episode.
Okay.
It's different, very unique style. I like the pacing. I like that some things are paying off. Cherry is the police officer.
Yes.
He's talking. Man. He's like a mentor to Matt, or some sort.
He's like Cherry is Matt Murdock's Commissioner Gordon. That's basically what it is.
But he's not even the commissioner.
No, not at all.
I wonder if that's ever gonna happen. That'd be cool.
Maybe.
But they're having conversations. Like I think they didn't just like forget that he just discovered he was like Daredevil a year ago. Like they're still having active conversations. He's like, hey man, I think you're only passionate about this because you're also like one of them. And he's like,
shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Shut up, Cherry. Why are you being right now?
So what? And he's like, and then he gets pissed. He's like, I can tell he's lying, and he's not lying. So why are you trying to push it like he is? Like he's lying to me. Which if he would have been like, if he's just like you. But just different like abilities, like what makes you think he's not lying to you? Like if he would have said that, then I think Matt would have been like, "Oh, maybe you're right."
He's not lying. He wouldn't have those heightened sets.
No, but he could be good at
you're right.
like lowering his heart.
You're right. Yeah.
Matt, that's a key thing that Matt does. He listens to the heartbeat, and if it changes, it signifies that something
you're lying. Yeah, or like you're getting nervous or something.
Yeah. So maybe if he just like calm and zen enough, he could just be like. Take a few deep breaths.
He didn't seem real calm though when he was talking to him already.
He was fucking stressed. Well, he didn't know he was a blind lawyer.
True. He didn't realize he was blind until he walked. He's like, "Are you blind?"
And he didn't know. Matt's a good fucking lawyer.
He's like, "No, I'm just a good lawyer."
I'm just a good lawyer. That's my favorite bit. Just
It is
putting
my
it
favorite bit.
in random scenes.
It is my favorite bit,
Like
bro.
Matt will literally like walk by and like grab something, and then I'll just like blurt out like, "That's because he's a good fucking lawyer." Awesome. Episode was awesome.
Good, I'm glad.
Like an 8.5.
You hooked?
8.5
You
out of
hooked?
10. I'm hooked.
You still
I'm
watching?
locked in.
You
I
down?
want
Okay.
to watch another one.
Let's say less.
I want to watch another one. Get
think-
Bun and Done.
Okay.
Watch another one.
All right. And then record.
And then record.
Say less.
Or maybe watch another one, get Bun and Done, record and eat Bun and Done. I don't know. It's up to you.
All right. Let's do it.
It's up to what the people want.
For me, I would give this episode. What did I give the first one? 9.
Yeah, give it a 9.
I give this an 8.5.
I'll give it. That's what I gave it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
8.5.
I wasn't paying attention. I probably was.
But then you started looking at this
Yeah.
fireworks.
It's right over my head. But yeah, I
8.5.
think it's good. I think the next episode, you might like a little less. I don't think that's that much action in this next one.
Okay. Maybe the action saved this episode.
No, because you said you liked the
I
court
did.
scene.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
mean,
I
for
was-
me, it's.
I was,
don't
like,
always
laying
I don't
down.
always like it, but it was entertaining enough that it didn't like those types of scenes. If I get bored enough, I'll knock the fuck out. When I first originally watched it, I was locked in, like you said. I was like, I was in it and I was engaged. So as long as it does that for me,
Yeah. As long
I'm
as
good.
you get through it the first watching,
Yeah.
I think is important. There was a point where the ads kept bothering me.
I hate ads.
Where
bro.
like there was a
We've been over this
serious
million times,
thing
bro.
being asked, and then it was like
In
commercial.
in the middle of in the middle of it. I was like, are you kidding me?
Bateman. Have you
Yeah,
seen
man.
that commercial by
The
State
State
Farm?
Farm one? Yeah, oh my
Bateman
god,
is the
bro.
bane of my existence.
I've seen that commercial so many times now.
I've seen the same HPV ad on Amazon.
I know the
Make
one.
sure to get checked.
I know the one.
You're like I'm 40. Like
I know,
I won't get it. And like yeah, you
Well,
can get up
everyone already has
HPV
it.
until age
Doesn't
45.
everyone already have
I don't
HPV?
know, man. I don't know.
Like 95% of the world has HPV.
Yeah, that's just something you got.
Yeah, pretty
You know,
much.
You can't even be dirty. It's
So-
not one of those STDs where you can like shame somebody. Like, hey, you might have it too, dog. Like, you don't even
Yeah.
know. So that's why they make you get the vaccinations.
Yeah.
But whatever this Amazon commercial is trying to get me to do, well, get me like I'm gonna actually go do it. But like, you know, like I'm sitting there, I'm like, you're not gonna convince me.
Nah, no, most ads don't come to. I'm like, why the fuck would I ever?
There's some Instagram ads I'd be like,
get caught?
I'd be at the checkout and I'd be like, what am I doing? And I close Instagram.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? I can do this.
No,
can
I don't
say
think
something.
I've.
Whenever I get the
No,
urge to buy
definitely
something, I
not.
just pay off my credit card for that amount. Like if it's like $100,
That's actually smart.
I just pay my credit card
That's
off
really
100 a
smart.
month. Sometimes I'd be needing that.
That's genius. Yeah.
Now, you know, I'm trying to reduce that, but sometimes that should be hard. Sometimes I'd be actually wanting to buy something that I like. I'm like, yo, I just added $100 to my credit
Yeah,
card.
that sucks. Yeah, I know exactly what
And
you
so
mean.
it's a battle. It's a battle, never-ending battle. So we're gonna go get some food. Are you hungry?
Not right now. I thought we were gonna watch something.
Oh, we can watch it. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna get a little hungry.
Okay.
Like throughout. I think it's because I had some of your tater tots that were pretty good.
That made you hungry?
Yeah. I
Oh.
was like, oh, that was good.
Really cold?
Yeah, with the sauce.
Even
Yeah.
cold? It was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
It was good
It was
yesterday
good.
when it was warm. But okay.
It was fire. I ate a few. There's like 2 left.
Eat
I
them.
think.
I was.
No,
gonna throw
I
'em
left
out.
you some.
Nah.
I was trying to be courteous. Courteous?
Take 'em. I said you could have 'em.
All right.
I have the protein shake and I'll eat a burger later.
I'm excited for the burgers.
I mean, I
might
love burgers.
get some
That's my.
sweet potato fries.
They sell those there?
I don't know. I'll ask.
I think they do. I don't remember.
I feel
but
like
I
that's
feel like
something they do.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're halal. Why wouldn't
Most
they?
likely. Most likely.
All right, guys. We will see you for episode 3 later today.
Peace.
Peace.